What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. So we did start off the week quite well, but then we did see it kind of level off, and the kind of same thing happened in my portfolio. So if we go into Tesla, we can see over the last week we managed to go all the way up to the 367. However, we're pretty much back down to where we started the week, so we're at 345. So what does that mean for my portfolio? So it's basically pretty much stayed the same. We're sitting at 105,000, 118 pounds. I did add an extra share, so now I'm at 410 shares. That means we are up 31.41%, up 25,000 pounds. And what does that mean for my other position, Nvidia? This one, was still, was up 2.46% on the week due to just having good earnings. I wish I bought more, back when I bought my first share of Nvidia, but obviously I didn't have much cash. And, when I only bought this one share because, the YouTube comments in one of my previous videos said to buy it. So, yeah, I'm up 11.76%. I'm up £10.50 on the one share. I have only had Nvidia for like 2 weeks, so I did buy around here, 117, 118. I bought 118.34, and pretty much as soon as I bought, it just went up. So yeah, I did kind of buy at the right time for the increase. So yeah, 11.76% in 2 weeks is not bad at all. So what does that mean for my portfolio? So if you go over to my portfolio, the current value of my portfolio is £105,000, 296. And yeah, so if we go into the 1 month, we did see that it did basically hit £112,000. However, we did, just because Tesla did pull back a bit, it has fallen back down to £105,000. It is still higher than last week. Last week was £102,000. So even if we make £2,000 a week gains, that's pretty good in my eyes. ISA allowance, I have deposited £6,050 over the first 2 months, because obviously we had April and May, so averaging about £3,000 a month, which is very, very good. However, that will not continue. That was just because April was a high month for 4,000. I only managed to put 2,000 in, which is about my monthly average. So it will probably continue to about 2,000 a month until I max out my account, which will probably be sometime November, December, and then I'll go back to put in my general investing account like I did last year. So I have £77 in cash, and £105,000, 218. In investments, currently sitting at 410 Tesla shares in this account and 1 share of Nvidia. So yeah, I do want to, buy other stuff, but I just think the opportunity cost of not putting the money into Tesla is so high right now. We're literally just around the corner from them rolling out their full self-driving, and Optimus Robot. The progress in the Optimus Robot is just phenomenal. So we did just see Elon Musk do a presentation for SpaceX, where he thinks the Optimus Robot will be good enough to to send on a Mars mission in 2026, which is crazy. So yeah, that is very bullish for Optimus Robot. If Elon Musk is confident enough to put Optimus Robots in the SpaceX mission to go to Mars, that just shows that there's so much more wider application that they'll also be able to do by that time. So we'll probably start seeing some Optimus Robot revenue. I'm not saying it's going to be a lot, but probably some Optimus Robot revenue in 2026, which is way earlier than I ever thought was possible. I was thinking it was a 2030 time frame. Obviously, it probably will still be 2030 before the revenue's meaningful, and it'll actually be a driver towards the stock. But that was massively surprising. Obviously, Elon's timeframes are always a bit optimistic, so even if that's pushed back by a year, it's still insanely bullish. So yeah, so my asset allocation We're currently sitting at 99.91% in Tesla and 0.9% in Nvidia. Obviously, that will change over time. As we just go into other investments. So yeah, pretty much that's it for this week. I'm currently sitting at £84,000 in net deposits and a current value of £105,000, which gives me about a total return of £20,000 or 53.6%. So if you guys like the weekly update on this portfolio, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if anyone might be interested. Quick disclaimer, nothing in this video can be used as financial advice. This is just my experience and me showing you what I'm doing with my portfolio. This is nothing in this video is investment advice. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.